Hello everyone, it's Precious again. You're welcome to my YouTube channel and you're welcome to this video tutorial as well. And in today's video, I'm gonna be learning how to create the simple social media flyer. And guess what? It is not as simple as you may think. All right, it is looking simple, but there is a particular trick that would as a beginner you may not be able to understand fully how it was done because there's a special tool that was being used here. All right, so what am I going to do now? I'm just going to hide everything here. Or okay, for us not to be confused, I'll just bring in new layers. All right, I'll bring in new elements to replicate this design exactly. All right, I'm very sure we have no problem with this side, with this left hand side, but I'm very sure we have a lot of problems with this right hand side. Okay, especially the one in the middle. All right, so I'm just quickly gonna do this during a few minutes. um I would have to lock all those things up. I'd love to lock them up so that we can bring in new ones and delete the ones that have been there before when necessary. All right, so let's just quickly get started. All right, as you all well know, your background is white, simply white. All right, the first thing you do is import. You import a circular shape. Go to your shape, just expand this radius, and here we've got our circle. You can as well click on this place to get your circle. All right, so that's just everything about that. You reduce the opacity to 0%. All right, and increase the stroke. Increase the stroke to the highest. Then the stroke color you give. All right, let's say we are making use of this color. All right, so here I'm gonna be making use of red so that we can see the differences between the original and the what and the replica. So here we come. But you can see this is the first problem you will encounter, that this thing is not as fat as this. Then you go to under this edit again, under this shape rather, you go to stroke and there's nothing here. All right, then give it a stroke again. Give it something like 16. Let's try 15 and see what's gonna happen. Then what do we do? All right, let's try 15 and let's give it same color. All right, so it will look hidden. All right, that's just how to do that. Give it same color. So here we have a circle here. All right, so let's check. Let's expand it. All right, so we are just gonna go back to the stroke and reduce it. This one seemed too big. All right, and let's just do this. Let's check the properties of the previous one so that everything is going to be done very fast. Let's look at the stroke width is 7, stroke width is 7, so this one should also be 7. So we just have to increase the size. All right, here we are, and I think I should check the size as well. Let's check the size, the relative size. That's 51. So let's check the size of this. 52. We're almost there. All right, so we arrange it. Let's just arrange it. Let's arrange it properly. All right, sorry. I think something is wrong here. Let me copy this previous one and kindly look at the property. Let's compare both of them together. I want to see where the error is coming from. All right, we don't have any error actually. We don't have any error. We are very correct. So let's delete this, and we just have to work with. Okay, now I see where the problem is. Let's just put it here. Looking at the topmost part, we arrange it properly. All right, then what do we do next? You lock it. You just lock it. All right, so what's the next thing we do? The next thing we do here is we'll bring in another circular shape, and we are gonna give it a color. And let's check the size as well. All right, you can just use the method as I used first in checking the original size. Okay, I'm not even, you don't have it there with you, but let's work with this. All right, we do it like this. So you make sure it's balanced. All right, depending on the size you use. All right, so what do we do next? We give it a color, give it a color red, right? Then we give it a white stroke. Come to the stroke, give it a white stroke. All right, just make the stroke around okay, 6. Make the stroke 6. Can you see? We are getting it right now. Then this one we have above here that we locked up. Okay, let me just copy it. Sorry, so copy it and bring it back here. All right, then this new one will go to the back. I told you how to use this already. Drag it to the back so that it will stay underneath this one in the center. So that's just the simple trick. So I'll just go ahead and I'll go ahead now and hide the previous ones to avoid any form of confusion. So we'll hide this guy, we hide this guy, and this one in the middle. So we are good to go. And this man as well. This man, we hide him as well. All right, so I'm just gonna import in shape. I don't want to import in shape, so let me just copy the shape and bring it out. But as for you, you will go to your gallery. I think I sent it to the Telegram group. All right, check the description of this video. You would have access to our Telegram group for resources. All right, so this can be found on the Telegram group. Just check design challenge day week 2, sorry, yeah, week 2 day 2 for easy access. You will find this particular image there. Just get it there and remove the background and you are good to go. Now the problem is how to make it like this, right? So I'm just gonna go here. You just ignore the step. I want to bring this image back to the original form. All right, I want to bring it back to the original form. All right, so when you import the image, this is how it's gonna look, right? This is how it's gonna look. So what I want to do right now is I want to mask it. So what we are learning today is masking. All right, what we are learning is masking. So how do we do this? Let me check the position. Check the position. So the first thing you do, you arrange it. I told you how to model image already in one of our videos. You just bring in the original image like this, the original flyer, and put it at the back. Then you just fade it in so that you can copy from it if actually you want to replicate. All right, so this is gonna look like this. So let me lock the whole one. Sorry, let me hide it rather. So you click on this image you want to mask, and you come to your mask tool here. All right, let me just scatter it. So when you get your mask tool, the first time you visit your mask, you're just going to see something like this. All right, so you enable. All right, we have in, you have out. So for this design we are going to be making use of out. So um this is just how to go about it. Right, we have a lot of them here. Well, okay, I have three here. You can take away from the point, you can add to the point. All right, so to do that, I don't want to go deep into this. If you click on this place, all right, you have added to the point. If you click on this place, you have taken away from the point. But I think the default one has it has 4 points. I took away one. All right, you may be confused. I will have to delete this image and bring in the new one first, not to be confused. So where do I get this image? I think it's under my okay photo room. Just give me a sec. So I just gonna look for the image here, and after we might have gotten the image, you will go through the steps all over again so that we can perfectly get what I'm saying exactly. All right, so let's go to the very first photo room here. So we can all right, for the room. I think it should be here. Should be here. Let me just check it out. All right, here we go. So you just import. You see, here is the handsome young man here. So here is what we do. You balance it up first, then still on the image, you come to your mask. All right, this is how it looks. Can you see we have 4.1, 2, 3, 4, 4 points. You enable it, then you take it out so that it can mask everything outside the circle, not inside. Both of them are useful though, but for now we are making use of this. So now to move this thing around, click on this place. You'll be able to move it around like this. All right. But to manipulate these points, to drag them, which we are going to be making use of mostly, you click on this. All right. So to take away from the point, you click on this first one. All right, which I did because I don't need all the 4 points. So I won't go into details of mask. All right. So let's just work with this. So you drag this here. Can you see? You drag this here. Everything outside. All right, now you can see I have a problem here. The point that should be up here, I can't locate it. This is when this guy comes in. You'll be able to drag it down. Then you come back here. All right. So this is here. So I want to curve this thing. To curve it, then you bring this here. Then you drag this up. You bring this here. All right. Now, um, there's something I would like to show you to make this thing easier for you, for those people that probably you're not even familiar with this tool at all. If you're not familiar with this tool at all, the best thing for you to do is click on this plus, then expand it. All right, just use your hand to understand that. Just expand, zoom it rather. All right. So you click on the plus again to continue your work. All right. So you work with this place first. Until you touch this place, you can drag around this place to work with this line. Work with this line. All right, just make sure it's here. Can you see you've cut it down there? You've maxed it. Drag this here as well. All right. So I think this is perfect now. This is perfect. All right. So you discover that checking this place, make sure you are not cutting anything off in the topmost part here. We are not all right here as well. All right, and check this place as well. Check this place as well. Can you see that? So I think we are good to go now. We are good to go. So you just click on this place, then take it off again. All right. So check it out, and you see you have masked the image. It's as simple as that. Right. This is how you mask your image. You can do better. Yes, you can do better than this. If you spend your time on it, you mask it perfectly, and everything will look very good. All right. So that is just the little thing you have to learn here. So back to this place, the right up here is gonna change. The right up here is gonna change to, you change the color as well. All right, so everything will look balanced. Change the color as well. Change the color to, all right. This may not be necessary. That's just there. All right. Then your logo. Here is my logo here. All right. Let's assume I've got a red version of this, then it's gonna be here. Let me check if we can work with our color filters. All right, we can work with that. So let me just change it to red directly. Let me just change this to red. All right, so here we go. So we work with our alignment. Let's check if this thing is properly aligned. Okay, as you can see, it is not properly aligned. It's very, very important. Alignment is a very important principle of graphic design. All right, so You can just as well bring it down to ensure balance. You can as well bring it down and take this up a bit. All right, so you can as well change this font. This is not the best font to use. All right, sorry, just we are going to be making use of a very good font, Montserrat. So we are making use of Montserrat medium. Can we use that? Let's look for a better font. Montserrat bold. Semi bold would be cool. Yeah. All right, semi bold. So we just work with the size. All right. So get the magical effect of our stunning designs, and you put it there. This is just a simple, simple stuff for beginners. Okay, so you can just do something like this, just a social media design. Then you come here as well and change the font to the same font we used just now. The same font we used just now. So you come to your recent, you will always find them there. All right, so exactly, see, everything is here, perfect. Same thing to this precious creative hub, the call to action. So let's change the font as well. Precious creative hub. All right, you change the font as well to something like this. All right, so and we are good to go. Okay, so you can do some other modification that you think may be necessary. All right, so that is just it. You can even rearrange this. You can take this up here. All right, and bring this down. Yeah, so this is WhatsApp. All right, there should be an icon here, WhatsApp icon. All right, so okay, thank God. We are not using up to 20 minutes here. Okay, so I think we are good to go right now. We just put the icon that should be here. The icon that should be here. Let me just quickly look for it in my photo room. All right, just a sec. All right, this is not the best one to use. All right, this kind of design does not require a 3D icon, but to save our time, let's just put it there. All right, you could just use for a plain one like the ones I use for Facebook and Instagram. That would be very cool. Okay, so this is just a figurehead. All right, so let's arrange it. Let's arrange this using this grid lines. All right, and boom, we are good to go. So everything is done and dusted. All right, so you can actually achieve this on your own within 10 minutes, within 15 minutes, within 20 minutes. All right, thank you for watching. Let's save our design. Let's save our design. All right, so let's just save our design to gallery, and let's check the effect. Let's check the effect. All right, this is taking a longer time because we have a lot of elements in the design itself. We've got a lot of elements that we locked up and we hide their faces. So that's why it took so long. Ordinarily, if you create something small like this, you don't have to wait up this long. All right, to get it. So let's just check. Let's quickly check it out here right now. Can you see how beautiful it's looking? All right, so that is just all for today. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to click on the subscribe button, on the notification bell. You should click on it as well, so you get notified whenever we drop any video such as this. And also, you put out your mind in the comment section. I'd always reply to everything there. And if you want to connect with me, you want to join any of my groups, you can just check the description of the video and it whatever group you want to join. It's the link there, and join the group. Our resources group on Telegram also, you can find it down there in the video's description. Make sure you join to have access to all the resources being used in any of our videos. Thank you for watching once again. Meanwhile, you can share this video, you can share this channel with your friends as well. Do not be selfish, so that they will also benefit from what you are benefiting from. All right, thank you very much. I'm Sammy Precious once again.